Welcome back to Galactic Gamers. Today we'll be doing the top 5 scariest creepypastas. Number 5. A father is laying in bed after just waking up. He grabs the baby monitor and walks to his desk in his home office. He has his baby on the baby monitor and hears his wife singing to her. He cracks a smile as he hears his wife say, "Go to sleep, go to sleep," when suddenly the front door opens up and his wife comes in with the groceries. Number 4. A young boy is sleeping in his bed on a usual night. He hears footsteps outside his door and peeks out his eyes to see what is happening. His door swings open quietly to reveal a murderer carrying the corpse of his parents. After silently propping them up on a chair, he writes something on the wall in blood of the dead bodies. He then hides under the child's bed. The child is scared beyond belief. He can't read the writing on the wall, and he knows the man is under his bed. Like any child, he pretends that he slept through the whole thing and hasn't awoken yet. He lays still as the body is quietly hearing the breaths from under his bed. An hour passes, and his eyes are adjusting more and more to the darkness. He tries to make out the words, but it's a struggle. He gasps when he finally makes out the sentence. "I know you're awake." He feels something shift under his bed. Number 3. Mommy told me never to go in the basement, but I wanted to see what was making that noise. It kind of sounded like a puppy, and I wanted to see the puppy. So I opened the basement door and tiptoed down them a bit. I didn't see a puppy, and then Mommy yanked me out of the basement and yelled at me. Mommy has never yelled at me before, and it made me sad, and I cried. Then Mommy told me never to go into the basement again. She gave me a cookie. That made me feel better, so I didn't ask her why the boy in the basement was making noises like a puppy, or why he had no hands or feet. Number 2. When I was a child, my family moved to a big old 2-floor house with big empty rooms and creaking floorboards. My parents both worked, so I was often alone when I came home from school. One early evening I came home. The house was still dark. I called out, "Mom," and heard her sing-song voice say, "Yes," from upstairs. I called her again as I climbed the stairs to see which room she was in, and again got the same "yes" reply. We were decorating at the time, and I didn't know my way around the maze of rooms, but she was in one of the far ones right down the hall. I felt uneasy, but I figured that was only natural, so I rushed forward to see my mom, knowing that her presence would calm my fears, as a mother's presence always does. Just as I reached for the handle of the door to let myself into the room, I heard the front door downstairs open, and my mother call, "Sweetie, are you home?" in a cheery voice. I jumped back, startled, and ran down the stairs to her. But as I glanced back from the top of the stairs, the door to my room slowly opened a crack. For a brief moment, I saw something strange in there, and I don't know what it was, but it was staring at me. Number 1. I watched as my soon-to-be father-in-law held his daughter's hand as he walked down the aisle. Tears streamed down his face as the wedding march that played in the background reminded him that in a few minutes he would be watching me hold his daughter's hand and slip on the ring. He walked up to the altar and I took hold of her hand, grinning from ear to ear. It was the happiest day of my life. My bride's father got down on his knees and started begging. "Please, I did what you asked. Just give me my daughter back." I glared back at him. "Shut up and stop ruining the moment. If you sit back down and enjoy the ceremony, maybe I'll tell you where I've hidden the rest of her body." Thank you for watching another Galactic Gamers Top List. If you enjoyed, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you for watching.